Hello guys, and welcome to my first vlog. As you're probably now aware from the introduction, today's video is going to be about waterfalls and long exposures. Hopefully you can hear me clear enough, because as you can see we're now at Swallow Waterfalls in Derbyshire. This waterfall is quite easy to access but quite difficult to find. I'll put a link in the description below on how to find it. Today I hope to show you how to get that silky smooth water that you see on Instagram photos. I'm armed with my GX80 and my tripod, and I'm going to take you along with the journey. We're at our first composition. As you can see, there's a gigantic tree that has fallen over. It's been derooted just down here. I'll show you in a sec. Been derooted and collapsed down, and it kind of blocks most of the compositions. I did read about it before I came, so I was aware that I'm somewhat going to have to get the tree in as a part of the composition. So the first composition we're going for is to use the tree as kind of a leading line to point up to the waterfall. So a couple of default settings I usually do. I usually set the camera straight away to f8 to 11, somewhere along that, because that's when the camera's the sharpest. Usually about 1 second exposure. This is dependent on the flow of the water, because if you want that nice swooshy kind of effect, you need a longer exposure, but it depends on the flow. So it could be 1 second, could be half a second, but we're going to give it a go at about 1 second. And then ISO, the lowest native to your camera. With the GX80 it's 100, so 100 ISO, 1 second shutter speed, and f8 is what we're going for at the start, and we're going for a portrait orientation. So we'll take a picture there. Problem we've got here now is all the whites are blown out, so because the tree's wet, as you get up the bark on the tree, it's reflecting from the sky and washing it out. I'm going to put an ND4 on, and what I'm hoping to do is bring the highlights and the shadows closer together. Nice, I like that. So the reality of a landscape photographer is that you're going to get muddy, you're going to get down and dirty. So now I'm underneath that big branch that you saw earlier, and I've got this kind of mossy small branch that opens up into a V, which I'm using to frame the waterfall in the middle, and it gives it a bit of sense of foreground. So the mossy tree, then the waterfall, hopefully it's giving us a sense of depth and a sense of scale. So we're pointing upwards to try and make the waterfall seem a lot larger. I mean, it is 30 meters tall, but the illusion of being low down upwards gives a sense of size. And because we've now not got the bark on the tree, the shiny reflective bark, I've taken the ND filter back off and defaulted back to my usual settings. Right, for the final composition today, I'm right next to the waterfall, so apologies if you can't hear me, but I'm at the base of the waterfall, pointing the camera upwards to try and get the whole waterfall in frame, because I'm right close to the water and it's putting off a lot of reflections on the wet rocks. Would have a polarized filter, but I don't have one for this lens, so I can't put a polarizer filter on. Polarizers are designed to reduce unwanted reflections, which in this case would have been really useful. Right guys, thank you for watching. This brings us to the end of the vlog. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate the support. I plan on producing a lot more of these videos, hopefully become a little less awkward when I'm talking and develop my confidence while producing. I plan on doing at least once a week some sort of video, whether it's a on-site tutorial, editing tutorials. If you want to join me along with the journey, please subscribe. Hope to see you back again.